the mana still works. You know, Farseek is still good. Like, I think it's just dependent on sort of what everyone else is doing and how prepared that particular Jund build will be.
Sure.
You know, like, you can see 2 Jund decks. Oh, and we get to see a Jund deck right here.
Yeah. I swear this isn't how we drew it up, but we have Jund, we obviously have 2 decks that we think are kind of on a downtick. Jund versus Junk on your camera for you.
Perfect.
I swear this is not how we draw it up. As we see Pillar of Flame taking care of
And
Pilgrim.
I was just saying Pillars back in the Jund decks, and there we go. This is a matchup that, for a long time as a Junk Reanimator player, I myself thought that this matchup was like super favorable. And then, you know, I was talking to Owen and Reed, the like perennial sort of like, you know, flag carriers for Jund. We're saying that the matchup was unlosable from their side.
Yeah.
So like, you know, pretty interesting matchup. And again, it's super build dependent. Like, if the Jund deck has the right removal and the Junk Reanimator deck has like the Slime plan is really good against Jund, and having things like Sever to deal with Olivia, which is a big problem card. Which I know that Chris is actually playing on main, as well as having a couple Fiend Hunters. So yeah, it's really build dependent. And I think we saw Duncan actually miss a land drop before making one and playing a Kirun to sort of catch back up. So
yeah, so what we saw over those couple of turns is, you know, you saw Chris play the Absence Pilgrim. Pillar Flame took care of that. You see Duncan's having some mana issues. His second land was Kessig Wolfram, which is very telling. Obviously, he would play probably any other land before before Kessig Wolfram, which means he didn't have a third. He drew Cavern of Souls, named Human on Cavern of Souls. Again, no green mana. You see a Ground Seal in his hand right now. You see Thragtusk, multiple Huntmasters. But that Cavern did allow him to name Human. He played the Rakdos Keyrunes. Now he has some makeshift green mana for his Huntmaster the Fells.
Yeah.
And while Chris wasn't doing very much, Dreadbore going to take care of that Garrett, he actually played Garrett Relentless and put a wolf into play. But something that you brought up, a little bit of foreshadowing, is if you take a little look here at Chris's hand, is how good Acidic Slime is in this matchup. And I think,
especially when the opponent's mana screen.
Yeah, I think we're about to see one right now as the wolf is going to come across. And Acidic Slime's either going to take out that Key Rune or that Dragon Skull Summit. And this is what VanMeter and Bronduin were doing like a month ago to ruin everyone's life.
The thing about the Acidic Slime plan being so much better than everything else that anybody else was doing is, like, if your opponent stumbles at all, you instantly win.
Yep.
And if they don't stumble and play like a normal game, then it's still just good.
Yep.
It's still like a tempo play that can really limit your opponent's options and, like, lower the scope of possibilities, you know, for your opponent. Like, you can sort of bottleneck the things that you need to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to play around Sire when you can Acidic Slime them back down to 3 lands or whatever. So yeah, it's good in a normal game, and in an abnormal game, you just win for free.
And the thing that makes Acidic Slime difficult is it takes down the Cavern of Souls, actually. I thought it might take out one of the red or black sources, but Chris decided to, you know, take care of the human, thinking that maybe Howard has a Huntmaster of the Fells in his hand, which he actually
really
pegged correctly.
With, yeah.
But the thing that makes Acidic Slime tough is if you don't kill it with Pillar of Flame, first of all, you have to actually, like, if you have Pillar of Flame as an answer, you have to make the decision, right, of like, am I going to kill this? And if I do kill it, then I'm soft on Burial Rites. If I don't kill it, then I'm soft to Restoration Angel. So you're kind of this, you know, you're rocking a hard place thing where Acidic Slime is just like, dude, I'm just a tutu. What's going on? I don't do very much. But it's like, no, I can't let you blow up anymore.
I can't kill it. I can't kill you or let you stay alive. And like, if it's Pillar, you're still just like, oh great, I'm like 2-for-1ing myself.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just classic, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, no matter what the situation is, you're in trouble. And as we see, here comes Big Mama Resto.
So Restoration Angel is going to blink out that Acidic Slime. Rakdos Keyrune trying to block the wolf before first strike damage does occur. You see the Restoration Angel blink out the Acidic Slime. So no damage from the slime because it is brand new now in play. But he's slowly but surely, is VanMeter, taking out Howard's mana sources. Now he doesn't have a 4th land, so no Huntmasters as he drew Garrett Primal Hunter, which is a card he couldn't be far away from casting.
Yeah,
you know,
he's just beating him down.
Might be easier to cast Progenitus at this point than cast that. As you see Restoration Angel come in, it's going to blink Acidic Slime again, takes out the Blood Crypt, and Howard is going to concede the game. I have a feeling, AJ, that this is not the first time Chris VanMeter's won a game that way.
Yeah. Wow. His opponent's a doctor?
Is he a doctor? Oh. Yeah, that's one of your favorite beverages, from what I know.
It is. I've had 2 already today.
A little Dr. Pepper shirt there from